Welcome back, YouTube, to another NFL top 15 running backs going into the NFL season. I just posted my top 32 quarterbacks. Really came out good. I think this came out good too. Let's start with 15 and up. Let's start with 15. Ronald Jones, one of the most underrated backs in the league. I actually really like his running style a lot. He's one of my favorite running backs to watch. That one Panthers game he had, we had over 200 rushing yards. He had that 98-yard touchdown. That was a fun game to watch. I really like watching him. And it's great to know that GS beat him in Madden, one of my favorite YouTubers. Shout out to the GS. But yeah, it's crazy to think how far these players have came. 14, Chris Carson, and also another very consistent running back. Not up there in the top because he's not a superstar running back, but he's very consistent. Had a couple of injuries, but he's just a very consistent running back, so he deserves to make the top 15 list. 13, Joe Mixon was really hurt for all of last year, but he is a tremendous running back from Oklahoma. Pretty young, too. If this man can stay healthy, he can be a top 10 running back. So we'll see this year how healthy he can be. And then 12 and 11, they go together because they're both second-year talents. Jonathan Taylor and J.K. Dobbins, I both think are going to have breakout years. I think both will enter the top 10 after this season. I think J.K. Dobbins, especially if I have them a little bit higher than Jonathan Taylor. But they definitely should use him more in that Ravens offense. That would help the Ravens a lot win. 10, Kareem Hunt. So the Browns have two top 10 running backs. I think Kareem Hunt, the way he catches, he can block, the way he runs so tough. And he catches tough too. He's just a great running back, a great power running back. And he has that breakaway speed too, so yeah. Number 9, I got Aaron Jones. Tremendous touchdown machine for the Green Bay Packers. He has to be on here because of his touchdowns. 8, I have Saquon at 8. Dropped a little bit off that ACL injury, and I still don't like the Giants team. Daniel Jones is a shit quarterback, and he will be shit until they get a new quarterback. So I think that puts Saquon down a lot. I know it's just a quarterback, but they still have an ant off of the line. So I think the Lions struggle again. I think the Giants struggle again this year with Daniel Jones at quarterback. 7, Josh Jacobs, and also one of my favorite running backs in the league. I love watching the Raiders with Josh Jacobs, Derek Carr, and Dan Waller. Hopefully they fix the defense, but who knows? Because they deserve to make a playoff run sooner or later. 6, Ezekiel Elliott. Out of the top 5, probably for my first time ever. But I'm not going to put him out of the top 10. For some people, he had a down year, and he still had 1,000-yard seasons. Some running backs can hope for the year he had still, but it was a down year, so he's still a top 6 running back, there's no doubt. Now, top 5, I thought was pretty easy. Alvin Kamara, I chose him under Christian McCaffrey. I think Christian McCaffrey's a better receiving back. So if I have Alvin Kamara at 5, but he's an explosive player, I'll tell you that. 4, Dalvin Cook, he's a powerful runner. I don't think he has the receiving ability as Alvin Kamara, but I think he's for sure a better running back than Alvin Kamara. Like he has more power, he has more breakaway speed. Alvin Kamara is just a great all-around back. 3, Christian McCaffrey, he's just one of a kind, so I can't put Dalvin Cook over him. The only receiver, the only 2 running backs in history was 1,000, and it was him and Marshall Faulk, so he deserves a top 3 list. 2, Derrick Henry, a little bit off of last year, but also a little bit because I think Nick Chubb would be the best running back in the league. I get Derrick Henry let him rest him, but Nick Chubb missed like 6-7 weeks, and he still had 1,000 yards. Nick Chubb, no one can run the ball like Nick Chubb does. No one. His average yards per game is crazy. 5.8, 7.8. He doesn't go below 4.5 at all, and that's like the average for running back. So I think he's by far the best running back in the league. But if you want to look at this list again and be on the lookout for my top, I'll do top 10 receivers in the league, and then I move on to top 10 tight ends, and I move on to top defensive lines. So that'll be the end of the video, and peace.